Hey good people, thanks for stopping by. Here's a little look at what I've been doing this week. Okie dokie. Next we've got a Sharp microwave covered in condensation. This is the day for getting done the stuff that I normally put off because I can't be bothered. This isn't very old. I doubt there's a fully copper transformer in here. It would be very nice if there was. Let's have a little looky. It actually doesn't look too bad. There we go. Okay. Nice bit on the fan there. Never going to turn my nose up at one, but I also really hate the smell of microwaves. They stink. They just absolutely stink. But they are full of lovely goodies, so I'm not going to moan too much. There we have it, the magnetron. There's that heavy transformer. Well, it is heavy as well. Woo. Amazing. Capacitor that. Oh, it stinks so bad, honestly. Yuck. There we are, just a little board. But these have got lovely copper in them. I love the copper you can get, but they stink. They just stink so bad.
What time is it? It's hammer time. It's hammer time.
I win. Right. Okay, silver contacts. I know. Doesn't matter if they're mullered though, right? Because it's just going into a thing where you're going to pick them apart in future. I mean, this way we're in. Boom. So there we go. Let's look at the actual transformer on this thing. What do we think? I know what I think. Don't worry, the capacitor is not attached. Oh, it's Chinesium. Was there ever any doubt? Son of a gun. It's all Chinesium. And yet it was so heavy. So near yet so far. I can tell this is for at least. So I've got some. I have got an old microwave, well, under there. Maybe I might, now I've done microwave. Maybe I can just get into microwave mode. I just hate the smell of them, guys. You open them up, they stink. Some might say that's the smell of copper, but it is not. No. It's just the smell of stench. Oily, years worth of food debris stench. which I'm not going to lie, it's not really for me. And then of course the magnetron, which I'm not at the stage of breaking those down, but they've got lovely copper, so I don't let them go. No, 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 we don't let them go. Can I get... Oh, I actually think I can get to my tub. Yes. There's some boring bits done and some space in my shed. Ooh, it's something asking me to take it to pieces. So, Citana Sports. Let me just adjust. My top's all ski whiff from all the moving around. Okay, so Citana Sports, never heard of that. Let's have a little look. Phew, work meeting done. Thank goodness for reminders. I get so you know, distracted and carried away in what I'm doing. There we go. There's the chip. Chuck that into gold recovery. Right. So, the rest of this board. Does look gold flashed. It doesn't look particularly intense. Can you hear that noise out there? I don't know what machine that is, but it's a big one. Okay, so you've got ICs, little tiny capacitors, some copper coils. There'll be another couple of ICs in there and a copper spool probably. That's your lot. Oh yeah, these ones are, don't know if you can see them, gold in here. So there we go. That's that little sports view box. Nice. So you can see, look, I'm clearing space in the shed. Right. Oh, okay. Megamix. Megamix is a good brand. Is this like a meat? I feel like this is like some sort of slicing thingy. Majiggy. That's what it looks like, you know, like. Let's have a look, see what's inside here. Alright. Gosh, that's a long way down. So the chalks aren't quite out. Oh, they're long. that makes sense from okay, so got these I actually rather like those. They are two handy pieces. What a shame they're actually aluminium though. If they were steel, I'd use them for like making stuff, but they would make great fire pit legs. In my fire pit, for example. There's the transformer. Why is that just spinning? Oh, because there are two little nuts there, look. But I haven't had time for that. That is heavy. That is a nice heavy chunk of aluminium. Just like one giant heat sinky thing. Sweet. You know what that weighs? Let's have a look. Oh, I haven't got any batteries up for my new big scales yet. It's shocking, really. £1,679 grams. Nice. So over in the aluminium. And another bit here. Interesting. Let's think about that one. Alright. Okay, so sure there's no more screwy bits. Okay, then you got some nice brass. My God, that's a good one. Get on with it, woman. Okay. Very light colour, but that is a good brand, so and we have copper. Good. Oh. Okay, nice. Obviously copper and brass on there. Sweet. Sort of small enough to go in the small pile ish. Brassy connectors, and then the chair. And then I'm going to think about this one. I might be over here in the angle grounding pile. Right. So. 250. Not a lot by today's standards. Look at that. Very nice indeed. That is a nice power supply. Love it. Nice heavy transformer. Looks good as well. Check this out. Oh, and you know, ooh. Oh, slippery little sucker. Okay. Interesting. Oh, damn. Thought I was going to be lucky there for a minute. Oh, wow, that is very strong magnetic pull. But the copper in there looks good. I'll show you. Doesn't look like no Chinesium on this front. Oh, you get the gist. There we go. Jeez. Everything harder than it needs to be, eh? Hey, hey. Another fan for the part. Okay. And obviously you've got your board. Way too many yummy goodies on these to be chucked into shred for me. Way too many yummies. There we go. Can't really get in there, hang on. Oh, why don't I look in the power supply of the computer we did earlier? Oh, come on, you son of a gun. Okay, let's not forget this little bit with the brass and the copper. Shred. Okay, so brass in here as well. And then look at these goodies. Loads of beautiful rainbow wire. These are just awesome for me to create creations, which I love. I'll just take the easy route and heat gun this. So, yep, you got your lovely, look, that looks like a castle. How awesome is that? That's so cool. I've not come across that before. Ha! So you got some MOSFETs as well on the aluminium heat sinks. Loads of copper bearing items, little transformers and coils. Some big caps, if you do caps. Not many people do, but I've learnt recently some people do. Some ICs, etc, etc. So yeah, very nice. I'm going to leave that assortment of rainbow goodness on there because I'm going to heat gun that one. So, a little bit of a shed clear up. This was stacked yay high. This is still stacked yay high. And I've moved some bits around. That's to go to plastics. I don't want to leave it outside to fill up with water before I put it in my car. So I'm hoping in the next couple of days to get the freezer gone so I can utilise that space. And then the shed just lends itself in this gap with this wood to create shelves for my jars, and then like a scrap stockpile there so that I don't have to have it in front of my other shelves, although obviously it's not all going to fit there, but you know what I mean. So I've also need to sort some of this round to it stuff because, well, I mean, you can see for yourself, it's building up a lot. So what I want to do is process this one step further, removing all the plugs, and I want to use this bad boy to store bits. So some of it, I'm going to put it all in here, but I'm going to sort it in a sense of non-copper, so aluminium wire is going to be used for my e-waste creations, and then copper wire will be for me to strip. So it sort of needs organising in here. This is a bit messier than usual because I've had to take some of the stuff off the freezer was supporting, like a makeshift shelf. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I won't put you through the pain of watching me actually do it, and I'll come back when we're looking a little bit more organised here, and I shall show you. Okay, what a mess. So great news is I've got another pallet coming. The not got so great news is that I've got some new, you know, where's the pallet going to go? But as you can see, the freezer is gone. So I'm going to get some shelving. I'm going to screw some wood in to create some shelves for my processing bits. And I did turn a sack of bits. Yes, last night I was watching Ali's live stream, and I did turn a whole sack of aluminium wire into this for my e-waste creations, just so so I've got further brassy bits to process and stuff, and other switches, connections, some switches, mini toroids and ferrite bits and pieces, miscellaneous junk, pretty multicoloured ribbon. Yeah, so I mean, I just did that while inside, and boy, that was very satisfying. Took a long time. E-waste Mike would love it. But anyway, in trying to tidy up, I seem to have done a little bit of an Ian Matthews and made it look so much worse. It's like an art form, isn't it? You know, you spend all this time trying to well, I'm not really sure how this happened, guys. So yes, there's a few bits that have just been kicking around that I want to just sort out. I mean, check out that for a nice steel rod. Might keep that one for necessities. It's a good one, that. I do like my you know, say what you will about printers, but out of the printer I did yesterday, I did a big old HP yesterday. Where is it? I got a load of gold fingers out of it. There must have been about 12 of those. They've all fallen to the bottom of the tub. and loads of other gold bits on the connections. It was a pretty good printer actually. I was really impressed with it. So let's go over in that tub that's also buried. Let's go under the sack really. I'll just leave the sack forward a bit and it'll fall where I want it to go. There we go. The least said about that the better. I don't know. Yeah, I got these off of that speaker megaphone-y thing. These are funny things. It came with these, which are steel, but pretty though. I'm keeping them for lend themselves perfectly, don't they? I digress. What am I talking about? Yeah. Anyway, these put those in the keep jar. Are non-magnetic, but light as a feather. So I guess aluminium. But yeah, they look very aluminium-y to me. But I might just keep those in the creations jar as well, to be honest. They don't weigh anything. So anyway, yeah, I'm just trying to sort this place out ready for so you get rid of some and it just comes back again, doesn't it? This wire is everywhere. For the pallet next week. So in the summer, or when COVID's done one, I'm going to get a metal top made for my workbench just to keep it a bit cleaner looking. I know that's a laugh, isn't it? But the wood is just getting... I'm mullering it, guys. I'm mullering it. So yeah, I need to sort that out a bit. More motors. Oh yeah, that was the other thing out of that printer. That needs to go back indoors. So I got... I've still got a kitchen out here. I don't need another one. Yeah, I got all these motors out of that printer yesterday. In fact, this is everything I got out of the printer yesterday, so I can show you. The printer, it was the big brown one. You may remember that I got in the pallet. Because, you know, I don't normally touch them, and then I got smurfed by the other one. But this was just an ordinary, you know, ink cartridge one. So I've got motors, which is always a joy. There was another small one as well, wherever that is, I don't know. There it is. So yeah, I got all those motors. Oh, I was saving those because it's my friend's name. They were on some speakers, so I thought I'd make her something. Put those in the jar. Yeah, this is the board. There's nice gold corner BGA on it. And some other ICs, crystals, which is great. Copper spools. Yeah, and there'll be little bits of gold in the RJ45s or whatever. Nice little board on there too. So yeah, and then where the cartridges connect, you get, I mean this is yucky, but you get these as well with the nice gold flashing. It's quite a thick gold flashing there, which is nice. Very nice. So yeah, it all adds up with the with some of the old printers. The new ones not so much, but so I was quite happy with that, if I'm honest. See, the thing is, I mean, Irish was saying this, that that you know, sometimes you find yourself not scrapping as much because of doing the YouTube thing. And I kind of agree, and what I find is that sometimes I hold stuff back a bit because I think, oh, what if I run out, what if I can't get hold of any more scrap? You know, we're in lockdown, and I don't want to run out for stuff for content. So then you sort of save a sort of stockpile, kind of. And then, you know, I'm lucky enough to be offered another pallet from that place. And believe it or not, even cheaper than the last one. I don't think it's quite as high end, but for me actually, although it's probably not got the telecom stuff, I think it looks like it's full of heaters and things, and for me, that's great because I want the copper, so I jumped on it. I was like, yes, please. But now that means that, you know, because I was saving stuff back, that it's now a bit like, oh, actually, I need to get processing quickly. So I have actually just got myself an outside storage thingy-majiggy, you know, box. We've got one, but it's got the kids' toys in it. So this is another one just for me to put. I'm either gonna put some of the pallet stuff in there ready for the further processing, or I'm going to store stuff like my extruded aluminium, or, I mean, to be fair, that only takes up one tub in here, so it's probably more likely going to be the stuff waiting to be processed. I had a scrap avalanche the other day. That was funny. No one came running, although my mum next door said she did hear it. She said, I thought you fell over. Oh, thanks for coming to my rescue. So I could hear you moving around in there afterwards. Okay. Well, that's just as well. And you know how it goes. Once something starts moving, that's it. Run for your life before the scrap mountain gets you. I digress. So, without further ado, one of the lovely things that I would like to show you, some of you will have seen a version of these being made, perhaps not this one, but he made it at the same time, and it's this. Look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? I'm so thrilled with this. I'm even more thrilled because it's made with copper, and also because Scrapman Dan took the time and the care to actually make this for me. I'm just honoured, honestly. I saw him making them. It's beautiful. He said he'll make the plaque bit for anyone who wants one. He's got the little stampers and everything. I love the rustic look of it and the feel. I think he said this came from a pallet, and the wood's gorgeous. He sanded it down. So honestly, Dan, I absolutely love this, and I'm really grateful. So thank you so much. It's beautiful, and I just adore getting a gift like this. It doesn't matter what it is. For someone to take the time to make something for you is such a lovely feeling, and then to make something as beautiful as this, I'm truly honoured. So I'm gonna fix this up somewhere, but it's got to be somewhere. I'm not sure that's noticeable enough. Ah, now that is looking nice up there. So yeah, I've got to figure it out. I did toy with the idea of outside the shed, but I won't get to look at it as much. So I think I'd like to put it inside. But isn't it beautiful? So yeah, thank you so much, Dan. So that's one of the things. And the other thing, actually, I've got an envelope inside, which I'll just go and grab. I received this morning, and I couldn't quite believe my eyes. Come on, you beast. There's some little talky jokey postman. Don't be slow, be like Elvis. Go, man, go. To man in the shed? Surely not. Surely not. I asked for this less than 1 week ago. Is it who we think it is? Is it one of the most elusive? Better have a little sneaky peek. Ta-da! Well. If it isn't an Ian Matthews sticker, I mean, Ian, you have surpassed yourself. Thank you very much. Now, well. There's a little note. I'll just read off camera. Okay, well, there is one line of this that I shall read to you guys. Having seen your shed, I don't feel so bad about mine. Ian. I can't believe I've just read that out after showing the mess my shed is, which is very frustrating because my shed is nowhere near the standard of Ian Matthews' shed. From Ian, the man in the shed. Well, Ian, I'm very grateful. Thank you very much. I've got a little bit of space there. Or I could go on to this one. I mean, you know, this is such a rare creature. I feel like I'm going to have to be very careful with it. So I think I might have to make this decision off of camera. And you shall see when I next film where such an elusive, rare, spectacular piece of memorabilia has been placed in my collection. Oh, Ian, thank you. Jeez, knocked me down with a feather. So it's personal photo lab. Takes the cards. Looks like it prints out the individual photos. Okay, so I mean, I better get scrapping some stuff out to make room for this pallet. Okay, one screen. Shall look at that later. Card, okay, we'll come back to that. Definitely a compact little thing. So there's some building work going on. Couple of houses down, they're actually building a brand new house in the garden. But you know, I'm renovating the house at the front of the property, so you know what that means. Yeah, I'm hoping for some off-cut goodies. I'll have to wait and see though, won't I? Have to wait and see. Right. So I believe the copper bar is open after this, so I'd love it if I'm going to certainly head over there, and I would love it if you would like to join me for a Everyday Sollers raid over to the copper bar. That would be awesome. And there was another missed one. Oh, I love these rainbow ones. I mean, they're rubbish on the value front, but they're good for me, my creation side. Right, have I missed anything else? I don't think so. Maybe there's a screw underneath that shield. That's a port, isn't it, for memory card? Could be, I guess. No, we're there. Say modern. I mean, obviously no one really prints their photos anymore, but it certainly isn't that old concept. I see mini motors. Okay, so just love taking things to pieces and just seeing what is inside things. Honestly, love it. Gonna get me some motors. Whoop whoop. So they're locked in from that side, so I need to remove this bit before I can get to that bit. Ah, get in there. Get in there, you beast. Look at this. Ooh. Inclines. More ribbon. There's inclines touching me really and going everywhere. Still getting such a mixed thing. Some people saying these ribbon are worthless, other people saying save them for silver recovery, and other people saying people just don't know, just keep them. So yeah, so I just keep them, to be honest. I just keep them. I wonder, it'd be really good to hear from someone who's actually tried to do anything with the ribbon, because then maybe you might have a, you know, an idea. But you do get some fascinating conversations with different scrappers through YouTube, that's for sure. Interesting, like different people's different takes on stuff, which I really like. And even to the extent of just it being interesting seeing what different scrappers are after and then what they're going to do with what they get. That I find interesting too. Right, so that's still incline. There we go. One motor. Don't know why, but I always think of hello motor when I get a little motor out, like the old Motorola. Jobby when you turn it on. A lot of shred. Yeah. In honesty, once I've got the motors out, probably won't tear it down much further because I'll have the bits that I am after, to be honest. because the rest is just shred, but there should be some gold contacts in here somewhere. It's a matter of finding them. Could do getting that off, to be honest. No, they're in this box. Got to bend it so I can get the rod out. Well, there's gold in there, and then the other bit comes from this bit here. Yeah. So, oh, hello. Hello. We are not done. Yeah, look at that. Nice. Right, just give it a double check. Do I need any more printer stamps? Well, maybe. Okay, we'll look at that in more detail afterwards. We got there. Butterfingers. Strikes again. That is magnetic. There we are. Oh, that's nice. Just love them.
I love them. I love big steel rods and I cannot lie. Do 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 do.
Ah, something's telling me just to investigate that little bit in there. Ever so slightly. Just to make sure there's nothing of interest. Don't think so. Should have just done that in the first place. No. Okay. Have a shred. Yeah, there are some metal components on there. Shred. Ah, there they are. I knew there should be some. Okay, so here are the gold bits. I knew there should be some more. Okay, ooh, look at that. Tiny. Can you see this? Will it focus? Focus. Focus. Well, there's a tiny gold band crystal oscillator there. On the chippy. What is that? Oh, I can't even see. It's so small. There's definitely some interesting little components on this little tiny piece anyway. As well as some gold. So I shall have a look at that in more detail. Okay, yeah, so on this bit, another gold band crystal oscillator there. Tiny, but it's there. And another chip there. Some gold edging, tiny pins here. And more gold here. And then on this one, you've got, oh, this is quite nice. These gold fingers in here are quite nice colour. Some more here on this port here. Got some ICs. Look at that chunky chip. Don't recognise it. Some gold in the USB. And in that one. And you've got some copper spools. More. Epsom, nice Epsom chip there, lovely, and more IC chips. Tiny MLCCs, but they're not even worth doing anything. But oh look, you've got another 2 tiny gold band crystal oscillators on this side. That's awesome. Obviously some coppery bits. So yeah, everyone hates printers. But they are fiddly, they take time, but they do have goodies. And of course, you've got the motors as well. So there's another 3 motors there. You can see the beautiful copper inside that one. Look. Ah, and it's copper, it's not Chinesium. I mean, beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Ribbon. Can you hear? Very nice. Oh yeah, and this bit over here. Bit of aluminium foil. Ooh. I nearly just threw away some gold pins. There we are, another load. Sweet. Alright. Okay guys, but you know what? I'm probably going to leave it there. So I'm gonna... Oh, I will tear down this screen. A load of MLCCs on there. Very nice. See all the MLCCs there? And some gold. See, it's the gift that just keeps on giving, isn't it? So, Paul told me, Paul Dyson, who's a really loyal watcher, he said there's money in these screens as screens. And actually, so the big ones, I'm just going to try and get some more of these gold fingers on the edge here. The big ones I take to the recycle centre, but what I might do is I might just start saving, yeah, some more gold fingers, thin, but saving these just for steel, for if they do discover there's something that can be retrieved of value from them. It's alright, I'm trying to get the, you know the bit I'm trying to get. There it is. She got one. I'll just leave that back in there. Keep it protected. She says. There we go. It's just steel. Alright. Well, as ever, thank you guys so much for stopping in and sharing some of your time with me this week. I'm going to get into that off camera. So I'm going to head over to the copper bar now. It'd be great if you could all join me, and hopefully see some of you in a bit. If not, I shall see some of you around during the rest of the week, I'm sure. Take care, have a good one, stay safe, bye.